Yeah, I'm gonna be real.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, well. Hi.
Hey.
Hey, what?
Honestly, I don't know how to start.
We're gonna go kayaking.
That's... You gotta do like a...
Hello.
I guess that's how this is beginning.
See the oars?
It's, they're kayak oars. Hi folks, welcome back to another vlog. It's the kayaking vlog because she bought a kayak.
I did. I bought it. I said nobody could stop me, and I got it, and I did. And now we're gonna use it.
Nobody did stop her, as they probably should have.
And then I may have forced somebody into going kayaking on our 8-month anniversary. I don't know.
That someone is not me. There's a guy named Jeffrey. He's in the trunk right now.
Well,
Help! Somebody help! I can't breathe back here. Jeffrey, shut up!
okay, now we have to blow up the kayak. And
Yeah, because it's an inflatable one.
yeah, because I thought that was a good idea because I could fit it in my car and not have to put it on the roof. Because, you know, that's just a lot more.
Because it for sure wouldn't fit in this thing.
Oh, yeah, because the way we do it, like, we wouldn't have we wouldn't have been able to.
So we're gonna see how this goes.
I'm so excited.
Honestly, have no idea how this is gonna work.
It smells like Subway in here. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm very excited. Well, so first, tutorial. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we gotta blow up a kayak, and I'm pretty much just gonna show you how to do it. And yeah, so thanks for coming. Turn on your car. Obviously. Hey, why are you getting that close? Because I'm really uncomfortable right now. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you, dog.
Well, that's the kayak.
Hello.
Wow, are you from the Ville?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. My shirt says, so I think I am.
So it wouldn't be us if we didn't hit a small snag in the plan. The air pump that she bought is total garbage.
It's not garbage, it's just not meant to blow up this specific kayak.
It's not meant to blow up any kayak. It's
Shut up.
It's a tire pump. If I could get the damn thing out of the... Any of my viewers out there know anything about vehicles, look at this here. That is a tire pump.
Do not roast me.
I'm
We're
not.
still getting the manual pump. We're still going. We just have to wait for my mom to get here.
Yeah, I'm not roasting you. I'm just explaining to the people how this is a tire pump.
Yeah, I'm not roasting you.
No, I'm not. I swear I'm not.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, you see that there? You tie that onto the end of your... I'm giving an automobile lesson. Onto this right here. I take this little piece off here. I'll show you. The little gold piece is where you would tie on that part to the tire to fill it up. What is this?
Wait, what the heck? What is that?
It was on the back.
Wait, shut up.
It was right there.
Wait, can I see it?
Wait, hang on a second. Something is happening. So there was a development, but didn't work. Basically, we just found this, there's a big ass bee that is literally, she just fought a bee.
I just saved your car from that thing.
It wasn't gonna get in.
Well, it wasn't.
It was already in earlier. You didn't see it.
Wow!
You didn't see it. It was flying around in there.
Wow.
So, there was a development, but it didn't work. I found this little nozzle piece. Thought it would add more airflow, but that thing's just too small. We'll get through this.
We'll get through this together. Don't touch me.
Together. As Andy says.
So let's start the way we always start, by saying and believing that we will get through this. We will get through this together. Say it with me.
I get it. I get it. This is your dream.
This is what I want to do so bad, and here we are, failing, you know, usual.
Well, it wouldn't be us if we didn't hit a snag.
Obviously. But you know what is blown up, though? Yeah, you don't want to get demonetized.
Hey, you're right, I don't. I like money.
See? Those are blown out.
She blew up the seats before she left, which is
So we could just sail through the creek with a seat, just on the seat.
which was smart. I give you credit there.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I have smart brain activity, but most of the time I don't.
Yeah, not this time.
I'm so sad.
It's okay.
I'm really
It's
upset.
okay.
I'm so upset.
Your mom is coming with the manual
My
pump.
mommy's coming with the manual pump.
And we're gonna blow it up, and we're gonna have a kayaking trip, and hopefully she doesn't capsize it, and
won't.
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so much fun.
I just don't want it to get dark. I just want it to, like, stay like this so we can, like...
You see, this is a perfect representation of the last 8 months with each other.
Failing?
Fun, but with slight snags along the way.
Ain't that the truth? That's okay.
I shouldn't be turning 21 this July. I should be more responsible than this, but no.
Yeah.
We'll get through this
Let's track my mom. Oh, yes.
together.
Together. Like Andy says.
So it worked. We got the other pump, and now we're just on the river. She's doing all the work.
Yeah, just as I expected. That was ugly. That was my Cajun accent.
Getting a great angle at you back here, babe. Whee! Rapids. Small rapids.
I hope we don't swim that way. You think?
No, that's not it.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Right there. There's deer.
Oh! Oh my god.
Wow. That's amazing. It was just a toe cramp though.
He hurts. You're the worst.
No, I am, and we're going backwards, so there's that. Yeah, this is fun. And your toe just hit me on the shoulder. That was nasty.
Good. Deserves it. It's a lake that's parked where I'm at out by the lake.
I love it. I also love how slow we're going right now.
That makes us go faster.
Well, I thought we were about to sink. We got a little stuck though.
This section is only like 1 foot. So if my dad's watching this, yeah, we totally needed life jackets. I'm totally drowning out here.
Yeah, Michael. You should use your phone because now we're...
Smile.
You killed my father! Ah.
Oh yeah, this tweet. Some stuff happened. So you saw that footage of us on the river, right? It looked fun. Wasn't it fun?
It was so fun. I had a great time, yeah.
Yeah, except we were sitting in our own pools of water.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a little chilly.
But then something bad happened.
Beware the waterfall. If we go over that waterfall, we're doomed.
Okay, so maybe we didn't encounter a waterfall, but something akin to that might have happened.
There,
We got a little lost. Well,
very lost.
that's not even... I wouldn't say we got lost, because we were on the right track. We just put the boat in the water too late.
So when it got dark, it was pitch black, and we had miles to go, and we couldn't see anything ahead of us.
Basically, what we were trying to do was, there's a whole network of parks in our area. It's called the Parklands. And at one of the parks, this is where the river kind of starts. If you go down it for probably, I don't know, 3-4 hours maybe is what it felt like, you end up at another park, and that's where we were going to take the boat out of the water. Originally, we were going to go at 5 o'clock, drop the boat in, go out at 5. But you saw in the footage, her pump just didn't work at all. So we had to wait for her mom to bring a manual pump, which added probably, I don't know, an hour and a half of waiting.
So we didn't get on the water until about 7.
Yeah. Which was a bad idea.
I think the first sign that it was a bad idea was that all the kayakers were getting out of the water at the time that we were getting in.
Yeah, we probably should have, picked up on context clues.
Yeah, we didn't really. We were like, oh yeah, it'll be like an hour of rowing. And then 2.5 hours later, it gets dark and we're like...
By the time of 8:30 rolls around and we weren't anywhere near where we were supposed to be, I was like, okay, I'm getting a little scared back here.
So at 9:15, you say, pull over on that bank. So we're rowing over to the bank.
Yeah, we get up to this bank of rocks on the side of the river, and I was like she said, I said, pull over here, because we probably shouldn't go any further, because we were already starting to not be able to see anything. I didn't get a lot of this on camera, as you can probably tell. That's
and
why
I told you to, but he was panicking.
We both were panicking.
Well, I kind of kept it under wraps.
So did I. I did not run around screaming, help me, Jesus, help me, God.
You said, we just need to turn back around. And I was like, that would take hours and we would be in the pitch black either way we went. So I said, why don't we call the non-emergency line? And you're like, what? And I was like, I'm not joking. And so then I call it and they're like, yeah, we can't locate you through non-emergency, so you need to call 911. So then I do, and...
Because by the time we had pulled over, it was 9:15, right?
It was, I remember looking at a phone. My phone was drowned by that point, and it said 9:14, so it was right around that time. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was around the time when it wasn't pitch dark yet, but at 9:30 it was gonna be, and I didn't think to be because we passed a sign that said landing.
But it was the woods.
I mean, it was basically the same bank that we were on, just on the other side.
Yeah.
I feel like if we had gotten off there, though, we would have had a better chance of finding civilization.
I don't know. It was on the side of the woods, so I think that would have been really more dangerous than what we did,
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see what was over there. So, and she calls the emergency line. I'm busy trying to keep my cool.
Dispatcher's like, you need to use all the flashlights do you have flares? And we're like,
what's a flare?
Well, flares. I was like, no, we got phone lights. So we start shining them everywhere. And what's funny is one of the houses a few miles had seen our flashlights and called the police, and the dispatcher was like, yeah, the house saw you and called. And we were like, oh, that's pretty cool. So that kind of gave the police an idea as to where to go.
Basically, where we were on the river was probably, I don't know, a mile or so from, I wouldn't even say a mile, maybe a third of a mile, from a little side road that runs through the park where a couple houses were. We had to walk through a ton of long grass and trees and all kinds of crap. She got cut up.
The grass was at some points it was shoulder high.
Oh yeah, it was. And it was huge. I checked myself for ticks as soon as I got home.
Yeah, same. There were these little, what were they? The little sticks shooting up from the ground.
I think what we crossed was farmland.
Yeah.
Because when we got out of the woods, it was just a big open field. I'm pretty sure it was farmland because it was surrounded by a giant mud pit.
So first you had to kick down those sticks shooting up from the ground, and then you had to make it past the mud slip and slide. And they would blare their sirens in their lights, and we would just kind of follow that, and carrying a kayak filled with water. So luckily we had that phone recording, and then this phone,
my burner
two
phone.
phones, and so I had one for a flashlight, and the dispatcher, and he had a flashlight. So I put my phone in my pants, but keep in mind I'm drenched, so that killed my phone.
Well, your phone was already...
So I got a new one.
I mean, your phone was already pretty drenched because you said it was just sitting in a puddle of water.
It was, and it didn't help that I just had it sitting in wet clothes.
So she's an iPhone 11 user now, thanks to water.
Thank you, water. I would just like to thank not only God, but Jesus.
Water it does make a difference.
It gets you a new phone. But I'm pretty sure the upholstery in the cop car is like totally just ruined.
Yeah, we rode in the back seat of a cop car. So
And
that's
playing
where
music.
So that's where that tweet comes from. We didn't get arrested. We were rescued, actually.
There were 6 cop cars.
It was nice to know that we were a priority for these officers.
I mean, I like that we were in the back of a police car, not handcuffed, and they were playing music. So it was like you get the experience, but, you know, you're not.
And you were rocking out.
I was. They were playing some nice, some rock, I guess?
They played Carry On My Wayward Son. Shout out to Lemmy. Lemmy knows what I'm talking about. Driver, radio. He'll get that reference.
We stunk really bad, and we were soaked, but we got saved, and we're okay. And we didn't get attacked by bears and, like, animals.
We did see some deer, though.
We did see deer, yeah.
It was kind of cool, I'll be honest. I like seeing the deer. They were like, there were points in the creek where it was like 1 foot, so the deer could walk in it, and we saw, was it 2 does?
It looked like it.
And we saw some geese, some baby geese.
There were babies. I didn't get footage of that because by that point my phone was...
And I put both my phones in my backpack because I was afraid I was going to drop both of them into the
Because
water.
I remember you specifically saying, you're being really ballsy with your phone. And I was like, yeah.
And you were. And
Yeah.
But you got an upgrade, and I'm still using my...
Google Pixel 2?
Yep, my insurance paid phone. I'm going to upgrade at some point. I don't want to have to pay. I don't like spending money on things that I actually need. No, so I think the tweet has been pretty much explained in context. We started
a rescue mission, not an arrest.
We started off our night in a kayak and ended it in a police car. So
That was on our 8-month anniversary, by the way.
yeah,
We spent it in a police car.
man.
Yeah.
it was a non-violent offense. It wasn't even an offense. It was a rescue mission, I should say.
It wasn't even... weren't in trouble. Didn't do anything. They just saved us.
Can I just also say I find it funny that I had to be rescued while wearing a Thanos 20 shirt?
I don't think anybody was focused on that because I can't explain how excited I was to actually they came and I was like, okay, we're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Like that was very relieving. So
When I first heard the sirens, that's when I was like, okay, I don't have to draft my will. I don't have to leave everything to Rosie, even though that's what I was gonna do.
and they would rev an engine like a dirt bike.
Yeah.
And we would walk towards that too. And then they're like, "Do you hear that?" And we'd be like, "Oh, it's close," or "Oh, it's far." And it was like a really intense game of like hot and cold.
Yeah. There's a few times they drove away.
I know, and I was like, no, it's too far. And she's like, okay, you need to calm down. Only talk to me when I say your name. And I was like, okay.
But I need to talk to someone.
She was getting so frustrated. She's like, okay, I hear you, but you need to stop. And I was like, but they're so far.
And you couldn't talk to me. I was too busy doing this.
Yeah. And I was like, we need 2 flashlights. And you were like, no, the battery. I was like, what's it on? And you said, 70%. I was like, give me the flashlight.
Well, because my phone has terrible battery life because it's not even the phone itself. It's because of Android 10. It's because the phone can't physically run Android 10 without having the battery just drain to a pulp.
Well, it turns out we used it and it was fine.
It was down to about 40%.
I felt so bad for calling 911 because I tried the non-emergency. I was like, if somebody actually needs, like, if somebody's dying, like...
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't
and
have
they did that.
recommended calling 911 first.
But they said, we can't track you down. And I was like, well, we need to be tracked down. And, I mean, it was an emergency. I mean...
Yeah, that pinging technology that's in every, like, spy show ever, it exists.
Yeah, it's actually... Looking back, I wouldn't have done anything differently.
And it's very helpful when you're lost on a kayaking excursion.
It was. Like, it took them a while to locate us, even with their, like, technology. And I was like, that's what kind of worried me, is like...
Because I have an Android, not an iPhone.
And my iPhone was dead.
Yeah,
so it was pretty scary.
If they had used the Find My iPhone technology, which I will give Apple credit for that's a very helpful thing. If they had used that, I think they would have taken half the time to find us.
Oh, yeah.
Which they only took 20 minutes or so. It was a pretty fast response.
It felt so much longer than what
Oh,
it
yeah,
really
it felt
was.
a lot longer because we were both scared out of our minds.
But there was no other option, you know? Like, there was nothing else we could have done, so...
So that's a story that one day we're going to tell our potential grandchildren. But let's add, like, a lot more, like, action sequences to it. Like, make us seem like real badasses.
Well, we weren't badasses, but I guess it was pretty action-filled because...
Well, it's called lying.
I mean, I was pretty worried about snakes walking through the tall grass, so that was pretty action. And then us, like, tripping over stuff, I was like, ugh.
Oh, I almost fell, like, 3 or 4 times.
Oh, I definitely fell.
Oh, you did fall.
Why are you laughing? That's so rude.
I remember you did fall.
I did.
You stepped on, like, a stick.
I fell on my butt, too, and it
hurt.
Yeah. But it's fine. No snakies.
So that's the end. That's our... I'm sorry there wasn't a lot of footage of what happened.
Because you didn't vlog it when I told you to.
Looking back, though, I feel like I made the right decision, not vlogging in an emergency.
We're okay. That's all that matters. Because you know what?
I feel like I made the right decision. It just... the video kind of suffers because of it, but...
The dispatcher did say, y'all are really working good as a team or something like that. She's like, y'all have good teamwork. And I was like, aw.
Did she really say that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she did. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm not gonna... I don't know how else we would have done it.
You know, they say that couples that go through a tragedy together last.
I mean, we didn't die, so...
Well, yeah, that would have been bad. So that's the end of the vlog, guys.
You almost never saw him again, so...
Yeah. My last video would have been...
Freaking Thomas or something.
No, my last video would have been the HMR on Avengers Age of Ultron.
That's a good last video. That would
She just watched that last night, the night that we were recording this.
Age of Ultron, yeah, I did.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I liked it better than the first Avengers.
See, I don't agree with that.
Well, that's funny because it's just true.
Well, you're never seeing her again, so now it's just my channel once again. So no, you're gone.
Hold my toes. Let's hold toes. This is just a video saying that we're okay and we're alive and we didn't get arrested, so that's it.
Pretty much.
Bye.
I mean, they knew I didn't get
I'm trying to do a cool outro. Shut up.
Well, they knew I didn't get arrested because I've been tweeting ever since it happened. So.
You can tweet in jail. Okay,
They take your phone away and have
Have you ever seen TikToks of like people in jail like making like
Bye.
Bye. Please do my outro.
We did. The video's over now.
Bye.